πήγε κι άραξε και κάτσε και λογαριάσε. Όσο πουλιέται το φύλλι στη Δύση, στην Ανατολή, της παντρεμένης 4, της χήρας 14. Δεύτερης είναι ευθύνο, το παίρνεις με το χωρατό. Κι αν σε φιλήσει μια φορά, άλλου τρέχει να βρει χαρά.
με τον αποσπερίτη με έναν ουρίζες. Κοίτανε κοράλια άσπρα των παραμύθιων τα κάστρα που με γύριζες. Αχ, αγαπημένη μάνα, με το παιδικό μου κλάμα σε αναστορώ. Συ που μου δείχνες τα αστεριά και μου έβρεχες στα χέρια μαλμυρό νερό. Ο πατέρας στα καράβια και εσύ εμένες στα βράδια και ξενύχταγες. Κι όταν μπαίναν οι χειμώνες και φύσουσαν οι κυκλώνες, συ δε μίλαγες. Αχ, αγαπημένη μάνα, με το παιδικό μου κλάμα σε αναστορώ. Συ που μου δείχνες τα αστεριά και μου έβρεχες στα χέρια μαλμυρό νερό. Ήσουνα πάντα κοντά μου, αεράκι στην καρδιά μου, ανοιξιάτικο. Και γίνες μαργαριτάρι, λαμπερό σαν το φεγγάρι, τα φουστιάτικο. Αχ, αγαπημένη μάνα, με το παιδικό μου κλάμα σε αναστορώ. Συ που μου δείχνες τα αστεριά και μου έβρεχες στα χέρια μαλμυρό νερό.
Πριν ο ήλιος δύσει, πάνω στο ερήμο νήσι, μέσα στο βαθύ γαλάζιο, σε ζητώ κι αναστενάζω. Κι από πάνω απ' τα τυχέρι έρχεται γλυκά τα γέρι, και τη θάλασσα ρωτάω ποιο καράβι θα σε φέρει. Κι από πάνω απ' τα τικέρι έρχεται γλυκά τα γέρι, και τη θάλασσα ρωτάω ποιο καράβι θα σε φέρει. Τα παραπονά μου λέει να στα φέρνει ο αέρας με το πρώτο φως της μέρας.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome aboard our wonderful cruise this evening. It's a pleasure to see you all here. Thank you for attending. If we can have your attention, please. We'd like to begin this evening's program and festivities with a solemn moment. As you know, this year we are celebrating the 100th anniversary not only of the Chian Korais Society, but that of the liberation of our beloved island, Chios. But this evening we would like to begin what I think is a very appropriate gesture. We are blessed to have Father Dennis here of Archangel Michael Church from Port Washington, and we would ask you all to exit, I don't know if it's starboard side or port side. Are there any sailors here? Starboard or port side here? Starboard. We would like you to come out on deck. Father Dennis is going to give a brief memorial prayer for the Chians who were brave enough to traverse the oceans, for those who have perished and left this earthly presence, those who fought and gave us the liberties that we enjoy in this beloved country, America. Father Dennis, we thank you for being here, and we look forward to the wreath presentation in memory of our lost brothers and sisters of Chian descent.
Έλα πάνω, πάνω.
Remember those who called. After all, we know that Chios, the maritime region, has been one of the great centers of maritime commerce for many, many years. During World War II, when Greece fell to the Axis powers, the ship owners turned their ships over to the British Admiralty as merchant marine ships to fly the waters to bring precious materials to the United States, to London, to England, in order to eventually land on the beaches of Normandy and begin the process of overwhelming. So, in commemoration of the thousands of sailors who perished during that war, we will throw this wreath into the harbor to remember them. Mercy upon us, O Lord, according to your greatness. Once again we pray, valiant souls, those individuals who perished during the great conflict, but also all those who died at sea is a way of living. May their memories ever be eternal. And as we are about to commit this week into the waters, we ask, O Lord, that you grant them peace, thou going on ever, all ages, all ages. Amen.
name is Matthew Moronis, a proud Chioti. Kalibasyan Daphnona. And I'm very pleased to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening, although the program is quite brief. This evening, we are paying tribute to the maritime tradition of the great Chian tradition. And as we all know, Chios plays a major role in international trade and maritime business dealings. And we are so proud to this very day of the role we play. And as we all know, a major portion of the economy in Chios relates to the maritime trades. So this evening we pay tribute to the history and the ongoing efforts of our brethren in Chios in making our presence felt in the maritime trades. I would like to take a brief moment to tell you all about the great festivities we have had this past year and that we will continue to have this year. As I mentioned before, we are celebrating not only 100 years of Chian liberation on November 10th, November 11th, but on March 18th of 1911, ladies and gentlemen, March 18th of 1911, the Chian Korais Society was established here in New York, in Manhattan. And this March 18th, on that very 100th anniversary date, under the leadership of our Centennial Committee Chairman, Mr. Chris Stratakis, we hosted a wonderful, wonderful Byzantine choir presentation at St. Nicholas Church in Flushing, New York. And many of you participated in that. This evening, we celebrate the maritime tradition of Chios. This August, we will have a host of festivities and venues celebrating the 100th anniversary of both Korais and the Chian liberation. And I believe those festivities and events are on your tables. The events that will take place in Chios this August. Come October 13th, here in New York City, again under the direction of Chris Stratakis, the chairman of the Centennial Committee, we will be hosting a symposium. We'll be hosting a symposium on October 13th. The venue is yet to be decided, but that day we will have world-class presenters speaking to us and making presentations on culture, history, architecture, politics, and the like during the day's proceedings. And to cap off the 100th year centennial celebration, on November 10th, we will have our gala event at the Metropolitan Club in Manhattan. So we hope all will participate in that splendid event, as well as the events in Chios and the symposium on October 13th. This evening, we are very honored to have with us His Excellency Ambassador of Panama to the United Nations, Mr. Pavlos Thalasinos. Ambassador, if we could have a round of applause for the Ambassador who joins us this evening. We're very honored that you're with us this evening. And also with us is the Consul General of Greece in New York, Mr. George Iliopoulos, who is gracing us with his presence. Thank you, Consul General. Without further ado, I would like to ask the Chairman of the Centennial Committee, Mr. Chris Stratakis, who has been so instrumental. Ladies and gentlemen, he has been so dedicated and so passionate about this 100th anniversary, and we are so thankful for his leadership and his guidance and his vision. Mr. Stratakis.
Good evening. I will speak for 3.5 minutes. I know you want to talk to the people next to you and get ready for food and your dinner. I would very much appreciate it if you just stay quiet for 3.5 minutes to hear what I have to say. Thank you. As Mr. Mironi said, this is our second event that we are having this year to commemorate a double anniversary. It's not only the founding of Chian Korais, but also the liberation of Chios. Now, my wife Mary and I were in Greece this year for Easter. And I had the pleasure to meet with our Metropolitan, the new Metropolitan, Marcos of Chios. Now, when we discussed the anniversaries with him, he said that something I hadn't thought about it. He said that the founding of Panchiaki in New York back in March 1912 was a good omen because it was followed 7 months later by the liberation of the island of Chios. So we started in this big town of ours with a series of events. As my friend Mr. Mironi said, we already had our first one, a very successful concert at the Church of St. Nicholas by the Byzantine Choir of the Archdiocese. This is our second one, but we are not finished. Our next will be the symposium, October 8th, 13th, a very prominent list of speakers. Then we have an anniversary gala at the Metropolitan Club of New York on Saturday, November 10th. And the following day we will have church services officiating His Eminence Archbishop Demetrios at the New York Cathedral of the Holy Trinity. I hope I'll see all of you on each and every one of these affairs. We're going to have a good time. Now on your tables you will also find a schedule of events that we have planned for the summer in Chios. I urge you to join us in the island as well. It's a great time of the year to be there. And this year is special. It is their 100th year anniversary in the island. Unless you plan to postpone it to attend the next 100-year anniversary, because I'm not going to be there. Okay, now we Chiotes have a tendency to make a lot of noise. Now, my daughter Sophia keeps teasing me that she just cannot get away from the Chiotes even if she wants to. She was telling me that the other day in Astoria she saw a car with a license plate. Guess what? Chiotis. Now, it doesn't have it. We don't really have a lot of people in Chios. In a good day, maybe 50, 55,000 people. Yet from the ancient times, Chiotes were known to be seafarers and merchants. And by the way, they also managed to stash away a few hundred drachmas. Actually, they were, by ancient standards, pretty well off. But they were also restless people. They loved to sail away, to explore, and make money as ship owners and merchants. Now these traditions still live to this day. This is the tradition we are observing here tonight. Now I'm not telling you we are going to go to China tonight, but at least for a few hours we'll be afloat. Before I conclude, I would like to acknowledge and thank our popular chairman of tonight's event. It's not me. Your boundless energy, organizational skills, and dedication are the main reasons we have such a happy, big crowd tonight. Elizabeth Jumaka, I ask you to give her a strong hand of applause. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy yourselves. Καλή διασκέδαση.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mrs. Christotrakis, we thank you for your leadership, your vision, your passion, your dedication to making certain that when the 200th anniversary comes along, people will look back and see in the records and the archives that yes, the Chians were here 100 years ago and we're proud to be Chiotes. And our challenge, ladies and gentlemen, is